Hey everybody, happy Thursday and welcome to our last day of talking about light and shadows and darkness and colors. Now today is the fun day and it is our last day of it. So we'll be talking about colors a little bit more today. First off, I do want to review very quickly. Remember, light is what allows us to see. It comes from the sun, it comes from lamps, it comes from the lights on the ceiling, it comes from fire. It's anything like that that allows us to see around us. And then darkness is when there is the absence of light, meaning the light's not there. So if you go in a dark room, like say a closet or a bathroom that doesn't have windows, you may not be able to see much of anything because there's no light in there. It's absent, it's not there. Then you get shadows. Shadows are when you have something that's a light. I'm using my cell phone as the flashlight part of it, so you can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to hold this up. You can clearly see the shadow from my note card. You can see it from my hand on here. And what causes shadows to happen? That light from my phone is shining over here and it can't get through my hand. It's not going to go through my hand, no matter how hard it is, how bright it is, it's not going to go through my hand. It's not going to go through that paper. So the light has to just go around it and just kind of show us the outline of what's in front of it. Now, let me turn that off because that is very, very bright. Blinding almost. Okay. So that's how shadows happen. Shadows happen, they're the outline of something that light cannot get through. Colors. We started talking a little bit about colors yesterday, and we're going to wrap that up today. Colors come from the light that we see around us. And I know that that's weird. It's weird to think about that because you think, well, what are you, the carpet is blue, your shirt's black. What are you talking about? The way that colors happen, the way that we see colors is when that light shines onto something, part of it may be reflected, part of it may be absorbed by that item or object, but part of it may be reflected back, and that's what we see. If you remember yesterday, we talked about, like, with this pink piece of paper, everything, all the light shining on it is absorbed except for that pink. And so I found an illustration I want to show you. I thought probably explained it better than I could. And it shows these three balls right here. And if you look at the black one, it says a beam of white light is absorbed. So that's where all the light is being taken into that ball. If you look at the red one, what's happening? Only the red is being reflected. And then with the white one, all of the colors are being reflected because there is, that's why you see it so brightly. Now, let's see here. We see colors because of how the wavelengths of the light, how the light beams are reflected. And I know that's a weird thing to think about because we're trying to figure out how we see it and why we see it that way. And that you can't see it with just your eyes. It's too small to see. But that's how it goes. Also, there is a way you can kind of trick your brain into thinking you're seeing colors that you're not. And that's what our little fun activity is going to be today. So hang tight and we're going to get on that activity.